Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Maltora71 and I'm back with more Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. In the last episode we got through the passage on the cliffs and the Mihoza, I've forgotten, coast, and we reached the town of, Kobold. In this part I'm going to show off all that can be done in Kobold. I'm going to try and do some of it now before the characters rest. There's a few things we can do while we're here. So I'll show you this off now. So the start on the map dictates where you need to go to progress the story. Obviously there are other item shops and things on the map. Let's go this way. Think we can go down here? Oh, we can. That's good. So over here, I think this is a food person. Oh no, it's this guy. It's this one here. Yep, she's a food seller, so she'll sell some nice foods. Obviously, they can be used to create cooking. Food for cooking and things, but at the moment we don't have that ability, so we can't do anything about that. And then this guy sells, wow, lots of blueberries and things. So there's some things here that we haven't had before. So there's chamomile, which cures silence, cinnamon, which cures Thor. I don't know what that one is. I've never seen that status effect before. And then there's Yasmin, which clears fog. Didn't really know anything about those. There's two levels to the town. There's this lower level, and there's that upper level where the inn is. So there's not too much. Oh wait, hang on. Whoops. So going back in here and coming to here. Who is it? Is it you? Yes, it's you. I'm the crystal clear clairvoyant. I have nothing to sell, but I will tell you about late night visitors. No, it's not her. It's this guy, the unfortunate merchant. He's got wooden sticks, so he sells materials. So any materials that you need for synthesis and things like that can be grabbed here. Right now we don't need anything because we don't have access to synthesis.
Pardon me.
So if we head this way, there is a weapon shop just over here. So obviously you can then upgrade your character's attack and things like that. So you can buy new weapons for Victor, but he's already got that equipped. So the arrow on the character that the weapon or armor is for highlights that the attack will increase and things like that. So that's handy. At the moment, I've got 5,000, so I will upgrade everybody, well, all the two main characters at this time. I needed to pick a person to put it on. My bad. I didn't realise what had gone on there. Energy crest, arcane crest. Energy crest increases your max HP by 50, and arcane increases your max MP by 50. These are actually two really good items that would cost me the rest of my money, but we're going to ignore that and we're going to head over to here. And we're about to meet a reoccurring character from, I think, all of the Star Ocean games. Yeah.
Right. So this goes with the... No good, I knew it! Huh? A customer? What business do you have with the beautiful and genius inventor Welch? Oh, you're not a customer? Well, then do I ever have the perfect job for you. I'm one step away from just about completing this amazing mixture of mine, but it definitely needs something else. And I know just the stuff. Enjoy the details.
You have undertaken the following quest. If it tastes like blueberries, it must be good for you.
Just stand there, get to work. Chop chop. You know what to do.
Accepting and completing tasks or quests issued by clients allows you to get rewards. Some people may ask you themselves to undertake quests, but you can also check for them on the various towns' bulletin boards. Some quests offer particularly enticing rewards, so try to complete as many as you can. Each town's bulletin board will have a list of different entries of quests that include information pertinent to them, such as an objective, the name of the client, and the reward. You can undertake multiple quests at once, and none of them have a date of which they must be completed. Should you ever forget a quest objective, you need look no further than quest submenu. Hang on. Oh, I'm having a little bit of trouble speaking today. Should you ever forget a quest objective, you need look no further than the quests submenu under the resources section of the main menu. I'm now going to take a drink because I don't know what's going on. Once you complete an objective, then you must report back to either the client who requested your assistance or the town bulletin board. Otherwise, you will not receive any reward. I don't know if I've already got this or not. I'm counting on you. Deliver 5 bunches of blueberries to Welch. I've already got 5 bunches of blueberries, so we'll just give her blueberries. And she gives you compounding items and blueberry potion. And then another cutscene.
Perfect! This is exactly what I wanted! Now I can continue with the experiment. I did it! Success! I'm now one step closer to becoming the creator of the all-time greatest items around! Thank you so much for your help. There's no way I could have ever done it without you. I knew you'd pull through for me. Yeah, no doubt about it. Keep it up, because I'm counting on you, Assistant Number 1.
You have unlocked the compounding specialty. To craft new items, select item creation from the creation section of the main menu. Then choose materials from your inventory that match your recipe you have learned. Sorry, I looked at the picture. I don't think I looked at the picture last time I played this. The types of creation you can perform, such as compounding, increase either as your characters level up or as you learn related specialties. Remember, you cannot create an item if you do not possess the required materials for it. On the other hand, you will never fail to create an item. Thus, you can always obtain the item you desire as long as you have the requisite materials. So, now that we have that, if we go to skills and specialties, you'll see that compounding is locked, and we can unlock it. And we can level it up again, because why not? So now, if we go to creation, we can actually do something. Obviously, it just comes down to whatever is in the list. At this current time, there's not a lot we can actually make. So if we had nectar, we could make some blueberry potion. I know that for a fact, and obviously with blackberries, it's blackberry potion. And then the rest I don't know about off the top of my head, I'm afraid. I can't remember. But obviously you could just find some of these items from enemies, from some of these items from harvesting, and some of these items from excavation and things like that. Obviously you can buy empty bottles and things from the materials guy. You actually require quite a few empty bottles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 empty bottles for 6 of the items that are here, and that's just all compounding. Yeah. But if you actually speak to her again, compounding's technique a companion's technique for creating items that helps... Oh, never mind. I thought she was going to get me to do something else. It may be that I have to leave and come back in. What's the PA thing? Welch is an interesting character, to say the least. She is a bit nuts. Not going to lie. Of all the characters in the series, from what I remember, she's the most bonkers. Of the 2 Welches I've met, because I'm... Oh.
Absolutely perfect. Oh, what do we have here? If it isn't old assistant number 1, what timing? You'll be the perfect guinea pig. Food critic. Here, try this delicious juice recipe I've concocted. Don't be shy. It's got the Welch seal of approval, which is the best in the business. See the label? Go on now, down the hatch with it. That's strange. It was downright ambrosial when I made it with fruit. Maybe there's a problem in the recipe? That has to be it. Hey, you there. You with all the frills. Congratulations! You're my second assistant. As your first duty, you can improve this juice recipe.
You've undertaken the following quest. Drunk on creation. Yeah, Welsh is nuts. Am I? Deliver a lemon and a bottle of spring water to Welsh in Meadow. Oh, do I have those? No, I didn't think I did. Yeah, so if you actually leave... I wasn't going to do these, but if you leave and head back the way we came, this isn't supposed to be like a walkthrough type thing. I know I've probably missed a bunch of stuff anyway, and you actually speak to this woman here. There we go. She has a bottle of spring water. And does she have... Yes, she does. I just completely ignored it. She has the lemon. So you can then buy those and head back to Welsh. I've done this... I've done these before. So remembering that this is a thing is great. Because Welsh is absolutely bonkers. I don't remember it being so bonkers in Till the End of Time. I'm going to buy that game at some point and find out. And double check. Obviously you guys will see that. There we go. Lemon juice. Just enough cooks, fishing and alluring pastime. Oh yeah, circle. You'd also gain experience fault and SP for doing all this, which is really handy.
What's this, assistant number 2? Your improved recipe? And you even brought me the ingredients? I knew I could count on you. Let me mix it right up. And full body. A recipe like this only comes around once every millennium. I knew I was right to entrust the homebody with a homey task, but don't think it's because I can't do stuff like that. No siree. Here, assistant number 1. I made another go at this whole juice thing. You'll love it this time, I guarantee.
So she makes one drinks it, makes another one. And because these guys are a bit daft, they just go along with it.
What? How can that be? Oh, sorry. That was a little something left over from an earlier experiment.
You've got the cooking speciality and the fishing speciality. So back to skills, back to specialities. You can now unlock fishing and cooking. I must admit this game is very strange so far. So if we leave again, I think it's just those two just to unlock specialities. I might be wrong, and we can get excavation while we're here. Because Welch is bonkers. No, there's another one.
Impeccable timing, as always. I need your professional opinion regarding a new field of research in which I've begun to dabble. It's something we really can't do without in this age of the corrupt, mystical abominations, the war with Tracor, evildoers, and chaos. What's that saying? Axes speak louder than words. When faced with a deadly enemy, you need to make equally deadly weapons and armor. I want to give people the ability to do that in their homes. Comprende? And the fact that you're a master swordsman is written indelibly all over your face. It reads, "I can swing a sword with the best of them." I mean, you wouldn't have it written all over your face if you weren't a man who knows his way around a blade, right? So you'll do it for me?
You've undertaken the quest Brute Strength of Blacksmithing. Deliver 3 pieces of iron and 5 wooden sticks to Welsh. I have those. No, materials. 3 pieces of iron, no wood. But again, as I said, you can just head back to the materials guy, which I'll do in just a second. I'm looking something up. Okay, so we'll head back to the materials guy. I thought I recognised the voice actress, but clearly not. So heading to the... What is up with this idiot? Never had better liqueur than... Oh, he's just overdone it. So I need 5 wooden sticks. That's expensive. Never mind. All in the name of science and specialities and things. So, whoops, we can't complain too much. As these are quite handy to have at this early stage. I forget I need to push circle to come out of it. And we leveled up again, so it's well worth doing this. And the SP's pretty good return as well. The only thing I think is a bit silly is that you have to leave and come back in each time.
Thanks.
Leave it to the pros.
Best left to professionals. If you want to know about weapons, ask a warrior. I'd ask myself, but I don't know a thing about fighting. Wait a second. Don't think you're the only one who has weapons, because I'm full of them. I've got smarts out the wazoo, looks to die for, and charm that'd melt your heart. In other words, if you and I work together, there's nothing we can't make. We'll be omnipotent. We'll have nothing to fear but fear itself. Exactly. Not so fast, mister. Don't let that go to your head. You may be assistant number 1, but you're still just an assistant. Remember that.
And we gain 2 for that. So we actually gain smithy and excavation. And then we can put... I'm actually going to put 100 SP into to smithy. So this is where things get interesting, as now we can make new things. Armors, accessories, a material. So yeah, having wooden sticks and things like that is kind of helpful, and obviously cooking, depending on what you've got, depends on what you can make. At the moment we don't have anything, so yeah, I'm actually going to leave and check it one more time and see whether or not she actually has anything else, and then we'll actually carry on with the slight bit of story that there is. Is this not? Oh no, I feel like there's going to be another one. Nope. Nope, that's it, she's done. So those 3 tasks, or yeah, 3 tasks allow you to get quite a bit of extra specialities, so it's well worth doing at this early stage, getting, you know, excavation and things like that. Because you can completely skip over Welch. You don't even have to speak to her at any point. Coming down here will get you a treasure chest. I almost didn't grab. Oh, I could have got 2 lemons for free. That was sensible. There's nothing else to do out and about in town except grab this treasure chest that I completely missed. Vegetable stir fry.
Sorry.
You can't go in any other buildings that aren't marked on the map, unfortunately. But head into the inn. And then speak to the woman behind the counter.
You brute! Would it kill you to awaken a little slower? I was scared to death.
Oh, my bad.
What in the name of... I make nice and wake you since the day's getting on, and yet...
It's really that late?
Yeah, it is. Victor's gone. He went out a while ago.
I see.
None of that now. Jeez, get going, get going!
Okay. Now I can start.
Good. Then I'll be waiting outside. Don't take long. As always, you're so cute when you sleep.
But you're certainly not when you talk like that.
So Victor left the party, and Mickey was weird.
Are you good to go?
You can...
Sorry for keeping you.
Victor said he'll be Western Gates.
The Western Gates. Let's go there.
Great.
There's not a lot to this place other than the save point and just staying in the inn again if you want to. So we'll just head for now. And other than going down here and progressing the story, there's not a lot else we can actually do at this stage. As I'd spent all my money, I don't really have enough for the accessories, so I'm going to leave it at that.
Who's that with him?
Coming down here, not a lot to do, so just go and speak to Victor.
Sorry we're late.
And late you are.
Who might she be?
This is Lady Brunelli, a signaturge from Languedoc.
Lady Brunelli, is it?
Fiore Brunelli. You can just call me Fiore.
Name's Fidel.
I'm Miki.
She is one of the most knowledgeable researchers at the Royal Institute of Signatory Studies. Languedoc so kindly dispatched her in response to our own king's request for aid.
What? You work at the Royal Institute? That's amazing. You're the envy of signatures the world over.
I'm hardly of that high caliber.
No. You truly are.
Victor, is this the duty you were talking about?
Yes, it is. I have been charged with escorting Lady Brunelli safely to our capital. But I know we're all anxious to get there. I'll explain everything else on the way.
So we now have battle a party of 4, and as I showed there, you can actually just walk around while they're talking. So
Our nation is currently at war with the neighboring kingdom of Trécoeur.
I've heard a fair share of rumors about that.
Things don't look good for us, as cries for support on the front line have reached the capital.
So we're losing then?
The reports remain unconfirmed, but it seems the enemy has developed a new weapon and is using it to great effect.
A new weapon? Such as?
I won't pretend to understand it, but it can supposedly attack from great distances and is far more destructive than our most advanced signaturgy.
A cryptic new type of weapon? Sounds like a scapegoat to me.
The fact that we're losing is true, and so is the fact that no signaturges in the field can discern why.
And I've been called to figure it out.
Our nation has always had a close and congenial relationship with the Eastern Kingdom of Languedoc. Now we must call upon them for aid in unraveling this mystery, as they possess the finest signaturgical research facility on the entire continent.
I see. So that's how it is.
And again, we can head different directions. There are actually 4 ways we can go here. One that has a save point right up the far end, and the one place that... Sorry, 5 ways we can go, because I missed that one at the bottom. And one that has our central objective. This map's quite big, so it can take a little while to get around it, especially on foot. But there are a few areas that you can do harvesting and excavation, so I'll actually show off what you can get from excavation at this point, because it's the first time we've actually done any. So we'll grab this as well, some blackberry potion, quite handy to have without having to actually make any. And excavation will have it so that sides of the wall will glow instead of the ground. So in that case we got some iron from it. I'm actually going to take these monsters on. Good start. I got the preemptive strike and then got hit twice. Yeah, Fiore is considerably more powerful than Miki at this early stage. She literally destroys everything with her signaturgy. Oh yeah, so in this, it's a big area, but the main thing about it is that you need to walk around to get to certain things. So these enemies aren't that tough. And yeah, signaturgy seems to be the way to go in this place. So I tend to just let Fiore and Miki handle it. Like, I'll get into the battle, start it off, and then because of how much damage they deal with the magic on their own, and again, being 3 hits, it's just ridiculous. Like, he'll only get 2 attacks off.
Still room for improvement.
And obviously it does exactly the same as the harvesting and the excavation, so you don't have to worry too much about. I don't have to worry about any sort of animation or little mini game. But yeah, Fiore's just a little bit overpowered. Like, compared to the rest of us, she's a bit nuts. Oh, you can actually check Fiore. She's level 10, so she's already a good... Oh no, she's the same level as any of the rest of us. And I could check Victor's stats. That seems a bit weird. I wonder if I could pinch any of their equipment. Because she's got... Ah, no, she's got that already. I wonder if I could have taken... I could have done. I don't think he can equip that. No. Okay. Grab this. Oh. Nice. Battles tend to be quite quick, which is rather handy. I'm actually almost up to the same point I was in the playthrough I've got going on my own, so I am going to show off these first couple of areas just to kind of see, you know, show off exactly what it is that is just so good about this area, these games. It's just that the areas that, you know, you get to cover, you can explore, it's massive. So it might not be like on the same level as, say, Xenoblade Chronicles. And she knows a lot more Signaturgy than Miki does. I don't actually think Miki can learn anything. No, she can't, because we don't have any books or anything. Can we learn any roles? Oh! Of course, we need SP for this as well. That's the main problem. Invoker. Intelligence up by 4. Use attack skills more often. So that wouldn't be too bad for, say, Miki to increase her... her magic by a bit. Defender. Take more actions. Guard more often. Healer. That's not bad to give Miki, but it needs 81 SP, and then there's a lot of all this. So I think at this point I'm going to give... Let's see. I can't get these at the moment from the looks of that. Can I? Oh no, I can. There's just no levels to them. I'll just do more damage to certain monsters. I'm actually going to give Attacker... Oh, I leveled it up. Oh. I'm thinking about it wrong. Let's do... Okay, right. Set roles. Victor has Defenders. That's fine. Fidel has Attacker. And we can give her... Maverick. Mana Maverick. That way it gives her an extra 50 MP... in battle, which is well, or just overall in general, and the more I increase it, the more I get from it as a bonus. Mushrooms! And this is why aggro is a big thing. And these guys are actually a lot more, I remember. So yeah, they're not too bad to deal with. You're the one that decided to join us in the fight. She didn't have to. So yeah, this area is massive, absolutely huge. Didn't get any. Did I go down that other area? No, because I actually need to go that way. That's fine. So there's some excavation over here, and then because of the way the world is set up, because we can't climb up sides of hills or anything like that, there is no way of us getting up there to those other excavation points and harvesting points. So it's just a case of, you know, checking the rest of the area. That's also only one thing to watch out for, is that most of the time you'll be just mashing the set X or the circle button depending on what character you're sort of using, and sometimes you'll just set off skills if you don't want to. I'm going to usually stick with Fidel or Miki depending on the situation, because I don't really know much about Victor or Fiore at this point, as they just kind of appear to you know, advance the story's plot a little bit. Obviously they've given us quite a bit of plot there, that, you know, that we've got a war going on in this country, and they've been called in to discover, you know, figure out what's going on. Obviously going into a battle, we got the preemptive strike I think there, but because if you holding circle and you do it, you don't tend to get any extra, like, you don't get to do double slash, and with Fiore around you don't get to do a lot. Well, with Victor and Fiore, because Victor does quite a lot of damage on his own anyway. There is an excavation point up here, and I think there's a treasure chest up here as well. Yes, both in the same area. There we go, and we got some iron. Because our excavation is only level 1, we're not bound to get iron from it all the time, or any items like that. So it's best to kind of, you know, get as much SP as possible and boost your specialities to higher levels as you go through. So I'm getting like 36 SP from just that one battle, so we can then go to skills, go to specialities, and up. And because I've got 225, I can up what I get from these. So for the time being, you may as well do fishing and excavation. So upping harvesting, smithy, excavation, you know, fishing, compounding this early gives you some, gives you a better way of making more items and better items. Cooking right now, I don't tend to do anything with it. Oh, learn battle skills. No, can't do that? No, I didn't think I could. But if you go to item creation, you can then just check. Obviously, you can see that in some cases it's... Oh, I can actually make whatever that is. If I had a lizard skin, I could make that. Let's just do that. What's that going to give me? Rudimentary protector. Ooh. Is that any better than what I've got? I've actually got 2 of them. And no, it drops my defense by 5. That's fine, because you may have, you know, not done too well there with making something that's slightly weaker than we got, but because I've got it, I can sell it if I want to. And we can't go that way at the moment. Not entirely sure why. But there is a chance of taking on some lizard men there to potentially get some lizard skin, so I'm going to grab this treasure chest. Solar Signets Volume 1. Actually, skills, learn battle skills. With the Solar Signets, you can use... So these books increase the skill level of the skills that your characters have. They're found all over the place from what I can tell. This is the first one that you find. If you do some exploring. Using it gives mastery plus 50%, so, you know, her skill level is now... Yeah, well, her mastery is now 64%. I don't know how to increase the skill level. I haven't figured that out. So you'll have to bear with me on that. But yeah, the lizard men tend to be quite weak. There's nothing else that way, so we won't go that way. So from here, it's just heading to our destination, which is a little bit of a walk. Not gonna lie. But the game does allow for, like, it does break it up a bit by having it so that you can do fights in between. And unlike some of the older games, instead of it taking you to a separate screen, like Till the End of Time did, and The Last Hope does on the 360, which I'm definitely going to play on the channel. I think I want to do this one first, though. Oh, health seeds. That's a good item to get. And they only get used once, but they increase your maximum HP by 50, and that's permanent. Now, because Miki is a magical user, uses magic over everything else, she's probably the best one to put it on. So I give it to her, and she gets an extra 50 HP, just straight up. So she's now a lot more. She could take a few more hits, even if her defense isn't exactly great either way. But I find trying to do as many battles as you can between making your way to wherever it is you need to go is beneficial, because it gives you more levels and a less likely chance of dying. Also depends on who you've got. I'm going to grab this. An acuity potion. What on earth is that? We're going to do it like... Oh, it was hit. So, mental... plus 20% for 60 seconds, light resistance plus 20 for 60 seconds. So these are battle items that you just use in battle. So if you're fighting an enemy that's using light magic or light attacks considerably a lot, and it's doing quite a bit of damage, use that and you'll get a bonus 20. And you, with mental, obviously you'll get an extra 20% boost to your magic defense. But with that, we've reached the capital.
This place is pretty quiet for a capital. How different from Langdock.
Follow me to the castle. Lady Brunelli, sorry to ask you before settling on where to stay, but will you join us? Okay.
So as you enter the first town, this first area, there's two places you can go. So this guy sells lavender. This is something we haven't found yet, which removes curse. Obviously, you could sell items here if you want to. I'm actually going to go up to this guy. He's actually got nothing new, particularly new, but you can obviously pick up the two accessories that we didn't pick up while we were in Yawning Kobold. I'm actually going to sell the two rudimentary protectors. It's not a lot of money to sell them, and the style cloak at this point is not really that helpful, so we'll get rid of them. And I'm actually going to... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm actually going to end the episode here, so if you've enjoyed this part, please give it a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to see more from me and the videos I post in the future, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell button to be notified as to when I upload a video next. I will leave a link for this series in the description box down below, along with links to my other series and my links to social media pages. And as always, guys, take care.